Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke, and today we're checking out Chapter 1 of Network Effects. Yes, this is the first chapter of Book 5 of the Murderbot Diaries series. We've been doing chapter by chapter reactions and reviews for the entire series. We just finished Book 6. We're going back to Book 5 and Book 7 because they're connected, and you all in the comments have said this is the proper order. So we're doing Book 5. If you'd like to follow along, you can see the link to this book from Amazon in the description of this video. You click the link, buy the book, it supports the channel, and you can also join the membership. It also supports the channel. But that's all I've got for you there. Let's get into it. Here we go. This feels like a different book, a different story. I just got finished reading, what's it called? Fugitive Telemetry? Like a week ago. And its vibe is totally different. Totally different. This book right here, this book is funny. Like, really funny. Fugitive Telemetry, it's not that funny. I mean, it is funny, and I find Murderbot humorous, but there's actual jokes in here. And this first chapter is littered with them. I recognize it's set up, right? They're setting the theme, the mood, the mission. What are we doing? Who is Murderbot right now? But yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm gonna drop my favorite jokes at the end, but what we've come to is the point where Murderbot's into preservation's full system, familiar with everyone. There's still the sec unit issues. I'll get into that in a minute. But essentially, raiders have attacked a facility where Overse, Rati, Arata, Murderbot, and a new character named, and I'm gonna need some help here, Tago? I want to say it's Tago. Or Thago. I'm pretty sure it's Tago. We'll see. I'm gonna call him Tago. Fix me in the comments. Anyway, they're on this facility. They get attacked by raiders. They're trying to help these raiders, and the raiders are like, no, we're raiders. Like, we want all of your stuff. Anywho, Tago, the team, excluding Murderbot, is not adverse. They're pretty adverse to adversarial things, and the raiders are like, we're gonna pull guns on you, right? And then this really funny things where Murderbot accidentally gets shot, and he's thrown off the boat because they're over water. He's thrown off the boat, so it swims around to the other side, and while it's doing that, it's just like, here's what my life has led to. I'm in water. Speaking of, I imagine Murderbot swims very, very quickly. Like, I mean, if it runs as fast as we think it runs, then it swims real fast. 4 times faster than an Olympian, I bet. Regardless, essentially the facility is being targeted by a massive energy weapon that's on this boat, right? So Murderbot has to protect its own crew that's on the boat or on the deck in trouble. And Murderbot's got to get back on the boat, stop the raiders from doing what they're doing, and get his people back onto the ship, right? Because the raiders want supplies. That's really what they're looking for. So some really funny things happen while this all goes down. And we learn a little bit more about Tago. Tago is married to Minsa's brother. And it's 2 males. So it's a gay relationship. I think that's pretty dope, by the way. I've always liked when these Murderbot Diaries books subvert expectations by making sexual orientation not even a thing. Not even a big deal. I think that's really cool. So here's the thing. It's funny. Murderbot de-escalates the situation and is coming up with jokes in the middle of all this. Like, the first person that it comes in contact with to de-escalate the situation, it like chokes it out and breaks its arm just to make sure it doesn't attack him or attack it. Like, and the way it happens is funny. It's like, oh, I choked it out and broke its arm just in case. It's just so nonchalant, like hilarious, right? And then it comes up to the next compartment and it sees that there's a little human who's in the seat that the weapon is using, the targeting system, and then there's 4 other massive humans who are bodyguards, and Murderbot's like, guess I should have to take them out, and proceeds to combat those and take those people out too. Also, these raiders don't speak the same language, maybe, and so it has to translate something into. This is has to translate this message, and it's so funny. The translation comes to make noise and everyone dies. Hilarious. Imagine you've just make noise and everyone dies from Murderbot. I don't know. I found that to be really funny, right? And then it continues to move forward, and it has to say another one. It says, "Shut up or get your head smashed." Hilarious. Just the way that it's written is really funny. I'm not delivering it well enough. But then Murderbot uses the drones to take out the rest of the raiders that are on the deck with the primary target. Hilarious that it calls it primary target, or it calls it target leader. Apologize. It calls it target leader. And it uses the drones to like do headshots and changes the drone protocol not to hurt these people, these people. And Murderbot essentially takes them all out. Then in the middle of all this, they're having a conversation about what is that thing? Well, it's a second. Tell them to back down. It's like, we can't control that thing. Like, it's just like, we can't do anything about that. You know, we're not its master. And the Murderbot's like, yeah, you're right. You're not. I don't know. I just found it really, really funny. Finally, Murderbot says, I killed your engines. And, you know, the target leader's like, jerks Tego, and Tego leans away, and Murderbot takes it out, and then they take the facility up when the gun charges. And you've read the chapter. It's that last page or so isn't necessarily all that important, except for it leads into the second chapter. But everyone gets off. The raiders are stuck and they're injured, and it was filled with humor, like yucks. Like the fact that Murderbot doesn't know the difference between an acronym and an anagram, because it just doesn't care. Or Murderbot could negotiate. It's part of one of its modules, but whatever. I don't care. Or the fact that Tego and Mensa were having a conversation about having Murderbot there, and Murderbot's listening in on the conversation, and then Mensa calls Murderbot out. Funny. Also, one of Mensa's child's on this facility. And Murderbot's like, ugh, God, I gotta work. It's a lot of pressure. I gotta do good here. It's just funny. It's funny. It's it's almost different. It's like as if this is a different universe, same characters, where it's just goofy. It reminds me of the difference between like maybe the first 2.5 seasons of Scrubs and then season 5. Where it's just like, oh, these are caricatures of themselves now rather than who they were. It's not quite that much, but yeah, this is written with jokes. Jocularity. I think it's going to be a swerve. I think in the future, it's going to get a little more serious. But yeah, this is a good chapter. It's short. It's just like, hey, this is where we're at. This is how we're starting. Right? So, like I said, this is a full novel. We're going to be trying to do chapter by chapter reactions and reviews. Can't say that I'm gonna be able to do this every day like others, because we got a lot of new content coming out. We're doing Movie Mondays. Movie Mondays is exciting, so put in the comments if you want to do Movie Mondays, where myself, my brother, other people will react to movies, laugh, joke. We did Sisu. It's up on the channel right now. It's phenomenal. It's my new favorite action movie, I think. Yeah, it's up there. It's one of my favorite action movies. Check that out. It is rated R, and it is gruesome. Let's not get it twisted. Our reactions to those moments are hilarious. But it's essentially World War II, a dude is killing Nazis. Phenomenal stuff. Yeah. This is a good book. So, let's keep going. Like I said, if you like this content, please like and subscribe and share. If you want to support the channel, buy the book via the link in the description of this video, or join the membership. We're going to be putting out content every single day. We love doing it, and we appreciate the engagement. So, until next time, later taters.